ravens count the steps you take. Helheim. Helheim. You came for a story. Now the story keeps you.
And what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Here on the Island with your hosts,
Jeffrey Epstein.
Tabango, Jefferson, and Lil Stevie.
Little Stevie. Little Stevia.
Yes.
Oh, no. What's up, guys?
Yeah, this isn't that.
I think it is. I think you just misled him. Now it has to be this.
Well, then I want to be Topango.
I just want to know who's rubbing sunscreen on me.
Not it.
Nose goes.
Sorry, brother. You already lost. Make sure you get between his toes. They sunburned the worst.
Okay, I'll get between his toes. You get between his cheeks.
That's all you. You lost.
Nah, you just said toes.
Nope.
You corrected it a wee bit too late.
I don't like this game anymore. I'm out.
This ain't a game. This is real life.
Life
Oh,
or
no.
death, buddy. Life or death.
Jesus Christ.
In the words of Jigsaw, what's it gonna be? Or what do you choose?
In the words of Jigsaw, X gonna give it to you. Alright, guys. So what do we have on the docket today?
Well, I believe you can best elaborate on that one.
So, I've been having some strange things happening lately.
Since band camp.
Since band camp, since I got back from Catholic camp.
Father O'Doyle.
Doyle's rule.
Oh, Doyle rules.
Yeah, no, I've had some fucking weird shit going on here. And I thought it'd be a great fucking thing to, let's talk about it. Just in case I go missing, you guys know what's going on. He was narrator.
Yes.
Narrator planted the calendar.
I don't even know how to start this properly.
I mean, there is no proper way to start it, man. It's Tales. It's always been an improv start, and I think it forever will be an improv start.
You know what? That's fair. So, in West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Was it a playground that you spent most of your days?
Yes, indeed. So
From
this...
Tucson.
You just dox me?
No.
Yes, I'm from
I
Tucson.
don't know, man. That sounded like a dox.
Yes, I'm from Tucson, Washington.
Tucson, Alabama.
So everything kind of started a little bit ago. I'd say maybe like a month and a half.
Okay.
I started kind of waking up to like, it's sounding like something was on my roof, like walking around, and it was happening like every night. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, whatever. Like, it happens. Like, maybe because the area I live in is kind of, it's sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's fucking sketchy as hell. You've seen it.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
And the people I live around, like the neighbors and all that, are sketchy as well. They're into some undisclosed business.
Voodoo, spicy witchcraft.
Hoodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe.
All right, we're not going that far down. So that's been happening like on and off. But the weird thing is, I was like, oh, it's maybe like a cat or a chicken. But like, what? Dude, there's chicken. The neighbors behind me have a bunch of like fucking roosters and chickens and shit. I was like,
Did
maybe.
you ever make it?
Well, that was for the voodoo. That's why they have so many chickens.
Yeah. For their fucking ingangas.
And this fool, did you ever make it to the part with the rooster?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just him.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, I was like, it sounds way too heavy to be a fucking like a rooster or a bird or some shit.
Yeah.
So it's been happening a lot. And my roommate's like, hey, did you hear that? I was like, yeah. I was like, I heard it. And then she's like, what do you think it is? I was like, I don't know, maybe like a stray cat or some shit. And she's like, how would the cat get up there? I was like, I mean, there's a tree behind here, like behind the house. Like, she probably like jumped from there or some shit. And she's like, that tree is like pretty far away from the house. I don't think that's how they're getting up there. I was like, I don't know. Like, at this point, I'm not thinking about it too much. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is. And so it's been going on, and she's telling me, it's like, hey, like, it's happening a lot. Like, I'm hearing it, like, directly above my room, and it's starting to freak me out. I was like, okay. She's like, I heard it, like, at fucking, like, 2, 3 in the morning last time, and it was, like, pacing around. Like, it wasn't just, like, walking. It was, like, pacing back and forth. And I started praying, and it went away. I was like, pretty creepy. Pretty creepy.
Do you have an attic?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
No attic.
that's all roof. And then I was like, all right, whatever. And then she keeps telling me, like, every, like, now and again, like, it's happening again. Like, I pray and then it goes away or whatever. I was like, okay. It's like, nothing I can do about it. And so she starts getting, it's like, what if it's like this or this? And then she starts getting to, like, the supernatural, like, pretty early on. I was like, that's ridiculous. And then, so in Spanish, there's a thing that's kind of like a skinwalker, but it's called a nahual. And basically what a nahual is exactly what it's a Mexican skinwalker, basically. That's the short end of it. But she's like, what if it's like a nahual or something like that? I was like, okay, you're kind of jumping to shit now. Like, you're being crazy. And
It's a Mexa skinwalker.
yeah, it is a Mexican skinwalker. But I was like, whatever. It's like, it's probably like, you're fucking overreacting. You're being crazy. It's like, well, what if it's like surveying around here? Because like the people live around us aren't good people. I was like, that's fair. And I was like, whatever. I was like, she's jumping to shit. It's probably like a fucking, probably a bird or some shit, like a fucking heavy chicken, an obese chicken or some shit.
Obese chicken. One of those GMO ones from KFC.
Obi-Wan fat chicken.
What's the name of those fucking birds from that game you like, CJ?
Oh, Chocobo.
It's a fucking chocobo. But
Fuck yeah, go ride it.
I was like, whatever. It's probably like a fucking like a cat or some shit, because we have cats around here. We have like a couple like skinny like black cats, and I was like, it's probably one of them on the roof or some shit. I don't know how they got up there, but they probably figured it out and got up there. And I think like the day after that, like the last time she talked to me about it, I was walking out and I started hearing like a cat kind of like, it sounds like an attempt at a meow. Like if you like somebody's locked in a fucking basement, you show them a cat and I'm like, oh, this is roughly what it sounds like. Now you do it. And
Meow.
I was like, ah! I was like, what the fuck is that?
Meow.
It's like fucking, I was like, and I'm like looking around and see where the fucking cat's at. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Mow.
Nah, sort of something like that. And like, I'm starting to hear it. It's like fucking kind of yowling. It doesn't even sound like a meow. It sounds like it's going yow. And
Yeah, that's like they're pissed off.
yeah. And I'm like, where the fuck is that coming from? Because at first it sounded like it was like to my left, and I started like looking around, and then it sounds like it's behind me. I was like, what the fuck? You know, I was like, and it's still kind of dark at this time when I get up to go to work. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't look for this right now. I was like, that's how people die in horror movies. So I was like, let me get in my car. I get in my car and I take off, and then I tell my roommate when I get back. She's like, see? I was like, okay, now it's just making me think that it is a cat. And this happens a couple of times, but it gets more like human sounding. Like, it sounds like something imitating it. Like, it's not actually a cat. Like, it's like a person trying to do the kinda. It's like a person doing something like that. And it's like getting kind of fucking like annoying because it's happening when I'm like getting up in the morning to go to work. And I was like, all right, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I don't know if somebody's, like I said, I don't live in the best area. So I'm like, what if somebody's trying to set me up so I can go look for this fucking cat and I get jumped or some shit? I was like, I'm not going to risk it, whatever. And one of these mornings, this happened maybe like 2 weeks ago, I want to say. It gets particularly like really loud. Like it's going and going and going. And I was like, what the fuck? So
My question is, did it start out just like a normal meow and then build into the like style shit?
Yeah. So it started kind of like small meows and like here and there. It's like, it's the cat. See, it's the fucking cat.
See, and I asked that because of that experience I had in my parents' current house in my old room, where I was just laying down before school and it woke me up at like 1 or 2 in the morning, but it was a cat meowing right outside my bedroom door. And that was before my dad got cancer, which before he got cancer, he could not stand cats. If there was a cat in his yard and he was pulling in and he could run the fucking thing over, he would.
Jesus.
Like, he did not like cats at all. So we never had a cat when I lived there, they didn't get those cats until I'd moved out. So this is when I was still in high school. And I remember just right outside my door, basic meow, then like, give me attention, or like, I'm so starved of attention, I need it. And then like angry yowling and shit.
Yep. That's what it's at right now.
So
And
I'm wondering if it's maybe like a crow.
you know what? Well, I was thinking that because we have kind of wild fucking cockatoo population out here. The neighbors had cockatoos in the back, and they got out, and they started mating with pigeons, I think. So now we have like a crazy amount of fucking cockatoos everywhere.
A cockatoo pigeon?
Cockagin,
Yeah.
A cockagin,
a pidgeotoo.
a pigeon, man. What the fuck? But that's what I was thinking. Is like maybe it's something like that, like imitating the sound, because it doesn't sound like an actual cat. It sounds like slightly off.
No, mine sounded like exactly like a fucking cat, but
It
that's
started
what's
off
creepy.
sounding. That's what I'm saying. It started off sounding like a cat, and then it started sounding like something imitating a cat.
Well, and see, what I've heard is anytime you hear anything like that, it typically has to do with something demonic,
I don't want to hear
because
that.
anything linked to that is typically linked to Satan.
I was like,
So that is not a lie. That's
Is
genuine.
your roof flat?
yeah,
What if you got like a tweaker that scurries up the tree next to it and just
I wouldn't blame you, dude.
camps out
but
overnight?
that's the thing, though. It's not like a fucking thick ass tree. It's like a mesquite tree, so it's like thin ass fucking branches and shit. Yeah, so I was like, I don't think a tweaker is making that jump. Plus, if he's making that jump, I'm assuming we're gonna hear them making that jump. Oh fuck! I scraped my titty.
Even a tweaker is gonna make more noise than just a quiet thump.
Just
of a
knocking on the
shoe.
roof. You guys got Neosporin? I straight shredded my titty. But
Coming up on a nail.
My
that's
nips.
tetanus. That's tetanus for sure.
Part of my nips gonna be stuck to your roof. I'm
Got-
sorry.
Tetanus.
Tetanus. But then that started happening. I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, I'm
Getting
gonna
tetanus in this.
I'm gonna just mind my own business, keep going. And then one morning I didn't hear it. And I was like, oh, see, they just ignore it. It goes away. And I'm going to my car, and on the neighbor's roof, there's like a little bundle, like sitting on the roof, and it has like there's no light out. It's like just the moon and like my front light, and I see just like glowing like yellow eyes like on the roof. I was like, shit.
No.
And
How
I
big
was
was
like,
it?
El gato diablo.
it was pretty big. Well, not pretty big. It was like maybe the size of like a pit bull sitting on the roof. I was like,
Oh
what
shit.
I was like, what the fuck? And I told CJ, he's like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, I don't know, man. It might be a tweaker.
It was Batman.
Either that or they got a loose Maine Coon in the area.
Yeah, but I hope not. Goddamn neighbors and their exotic pets getting out.
I mean, dude, I'd rather it be a Maine Coon than the other alternative.
I don't,
Demon.
yeah, but
Or
so
fucking. What if it's like a bobcat or something? It would be bigger than a regular
Oh.
cat. It would probably sound a little bit different than a regular cat, and they
Maybe
It
definitely
would
are
have
here.
like more of a deeper sound, I believe.
yeah, but
And
then
it's hunting all the neighborhood chickens.
It's killing all the cocks.
So, disclosure, like CJ, you've been around here. There's a good stray dog population in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've seen them when you came to pick me up that one time my car wasn't working, and we had two German shepherds that were like they look identical. I think they were siblings or some shit. They're just running around, and they used to like bark at fucking everything, dude. Like all the dogs here were like real rowdy and barking at everything. None
Yeah.
of the fucking dogs bark anymore, dude. Like they barely bark. They bark during the day, but at night they're fucking quiet,
Oh shit!
which is weird. Yeah, which is fucking weird.
Mhm.
And
I don't like
one of the German shepherds is fucking like gone. Like he won't come back in this area. Like I see him like running around like a couple roads down, but he never comes back this way. It's only one left. And when I'd seen him, like the first time I'd seen him out of like this area, I was like, that's fucking weird. Like he's always like in that. He never leaves. And like the whole side of his neck was all bloody and shit. I was like, oh
Oh no!
God damn.
yeah. So I was like, the fuck is going on here?
Well, if
And-
Now
you,
that
see,
sounds like a tweaker.
if you see another German Shepherd that just is like walking funny and a little bit off, I probably wouldn't approach it.
Got a whole mustache.
Yeah, it's just got all this right here, but
got
just
the whole-
fur.
The Hulk Hogan just going down.
Fu Manchu.
Wolf brother. But And then that happened, and then I had told my roommate about that, and she's like, "Okay, see, creepy shit's going on." And I think the last thing I can think of happened was I got home, I think like 7 or 8 at night, and she was all panicked, sitting in like the living room. I was like, "What's going on?" So we have this one room where it's just kind of like storage and shit, and it's got a window like towards the back of this like the room. So we have a bunch of stuff like kind of like blocking the way in, and she left the curtain open there when we started putting shit in there. And she's like, I was walking to my room because she has to cross there. And she's like, and there was a cat sitting like on the windowsill just looking in. And she's like, it was weird. It was just sitting there, and I kind of like made noise to see if it'd like go away. And it just sat there. And when I closed the curtain, I didn't see if it left or anything. It just sat there.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Don't leave that window open.
No, that fucking window's not open ever. That shit's sealed.
Put a little line of salt in front of the windowsill anyway.
I'm gonna start. Yeah. I'm gonna buy some of that fucking what is it? One of those bug guns that shoot rock salt. Come at me, motherfucker.
I mean, you still need your circle to protect you the best, but
I'm gonna leave one
little circle sit inside it, and then blaka blaka.
I'm gonna have just saw in one hand, and I'm gonna just keep teasing him. I'm gonna fucking brush off the salt circle with my foot, and then as it gets closer, I'm gonna close it off.
Yeah, I hope you don't mistake your salt and accidentally have like just a hair too little. 3 fucking granules short.
One of those fucking 3-pound bags of rock salt.
Yes.
That's what's been happening, and I was like, what is this? Let me research this, because I was looking up like lechuzas and all that. I was like, it's not that, because a lechuza is just like a bird with a fucking like woman's face.
Yeah.
There's a creepy video I'll send you guys, but it's this dude in Mexico that catches one. Because I guess it killed his dog or whatever.
I think I saw that.
And it has it in the fucking cage, and it's like, let me out and I'll forgive you or whatever. It's like, no, you're going to pay. And then it slams against the fucking fence. When I say like cage, I say like loosely because this is like chicken wire.
Yeah.
It's a box made out of chicken wire. That shit, a fucking strong breeze and it's getting out. But I was looking at that and that didn't line up. And I was looking at like nahuales, and it's 50-50. It's basically just a shapeshifter that's an animal. But looking into that, there was a dude that like back like a while ago, he was kind of like a bounty hunter for those that like the Catholic Church. Yeah, dude, this is like the 60s, like 50s, 60s. The Catholic Church fucking hired him to go like hunting down skinwalkers and shit. Pretty cool. His name's like Don Juan something. I don't remember what his last name was, but it's pretty wild.
Don Juan Gachupan.
He's got the fucking worst haircut I've ever seen.
What became of our fair Don Juan?
I don't know. I'm assuming he's dead. I didn't get that far in the video. I said seeing like the fucking weird shape-shifting creature, and I was like, I'm done. But yeah, that's what's been going on here. And my roommate's, she's been telling me, is like, oh, I feel like more drained and like depressed and shit. I was like,
oh, yeah, that all kind of lines up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's definitely sounding more on the demonic side.
No idea.
Have you heard anything in like the past couple days?
No, I haven't. Like, I'm a heavy sleeper. I don't really hear shit. I heard something like last night, but then I realized it was just a really strong wind outside.
It has been windy as crazy.
What about the roommate?
I haven't asked her. I was like, this seems to be a you thing. I was like, what are you doing that's fucking pissing people off?
Right.
But her theory is like, maybe it's sitting here because like we sit in the center of maybe like 3-4 not so bueno muchachos. So yeah, she's like, maybe it's surveying them or some shit. I was like, I don't know. This seems to be directly fucking with us. But I'm gonna have her
trying to see if you're like them. Maybe it's already tested them and now it's seeing if you're the same or different.
Dude, I just straight chill and paint. I don't do nothing.
Give her a cleansing.
Yeah, leave it alone. That's your best bet.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna ignore it. Like, if it doesn't fuck with me, I'm fine with an open carry state. Shit, fuck around and find out.
It's an open casket state.
Yeah, dude. And when I walk out, I always have, not for fucking supernatural purposes, more for crackhead purposes, I always carry my gun with me.
Yeah. I mean, mine is always on me as well.
Maybe dip your bullets in ash.
Jelly jam, but this 9 don't.
That is true. All reliable.
Yeah. But that's what I've been going through. And even like the dog, like my dog doesn't bark anymore, dude. Like it barks every once in a while, but that's like at people it knows. but like at night it does not bark, and it's crazy. We had a weird like husky that would be doing like the
Yeah.
weird like kind of cry thing. And I don't want to say that it got eaten, but I have not seen that in a couple months.
Oh,
Hmm.
Yeah. There's also a really fat little miniature pit bull around here. He looks like a little meatball. I'm praying for him. I'm hoping nothing happens to him.
he's got little legs. He can't get away very fast.
I know. That's what I'm worried about.
He's 3 meals away from having his gut make it where he can't use his paws.
That's mean. Don't you fat shame him.
Hey, that sounds adorable. Like I'm picturing it right now, and that's fucking. You just want to poke it.
Yeah, but I'll ask my roommate whenever I see her, 'cause she's not here right now. But just to kind of like see what's going on, to check in, because I haven't heard anything, and she usually tells me like, oh, this is going on and this is going on, but
Unless she's trying to forget it,
maybe, hopefully, moved on to the neighbor.
right?
She's a
It's like,
bad
yeah.
muchacho.
We're going back to you fucks now.
Yeah, but and then that's pretty much it, dude. I tripped myself out because while I was walking in my car and like where I parked my car in a while, like a distance away, the corner of
Yeah.
my eye, I thought I saw somebody just fucking standing there, and I turn around and it's a tree. I forgot there's a tree there.
Yes, the tree walkers.
What are they called?
What is this?
Treants?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, what is this, Lord of the Rings? Even the fucking trees walked in those movies.
Everybody's walking. The fucking
It was a
fitness
fucking
grand.
movie
Was
about
it the
people
fitness grand
fucking
pacer
walking.
test?
The Fister Pacer test? What?
I want to see that fucking Lord of the Rings movie, like where the fucking trees are walking in, like the whole war scene, and then somebody just play the fitness grand pacer test above it. Well, I mean, like I said, that's pretty much all I have. It's terrifying, but I'll keep you guys updated if anything happens.
Yeah, I kinda, you know how Joe Dirt had his saga. This is now the Duffy saga.
We should get you a ring camera to put like in the corner of your property and have it pointed towards the house.
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool. Just see
I
what
don't know, man.
comes
I
up.
don't want to. I don't want to know what this is.
Just
I don't want.
right above.
I don't
the
want
front
hard
door.
evidence of what this is.
Just right above the front door. Just strap a fucking GoPro for a night.
Like, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm starting to think it might just be me. That's like the fucking third place I've lived that like something's followed me or fucking something's going on that's fucky.
Who did you piss off?
I don't know, man. I was cracking way too much jokes when we went to St. Luke's.
It's somebody from St. Luke's coming back to look for their calendar you stole.
I didn't steal it from there. I already had it. I just made a lot of jokes when we were at St. Luke's.
They're coming back for that cake you got.
Oh, my sheet
No,
cake.
it was all the juice.
Yeah, we drank a lot of juice that we probably shouldn't have. It was the cool metal
So
cups.
good. So fucking good, though.
Oh yeah, dude, it's because it came out of that fucking metal cup and made everything taste better.
I want more of that juice, that delectable nectar.
Yeah.
But you'll definitely have to keep us updated if anything new happens or if you notice the weird shit kind of extending beyond your home. Like if you
Yeah.
start noticing shit at work.
Well, I mean, that's not fair because there's always shit at work.
But
Ooh.
I'm talking more the same style shit that you're experiencing at home.
Just in the back corner in the racks, and you hear. Meow.
I'm gonna send one of the workers to go check it out.
Cool.
It's all good, guys.
I'm not stupid. I'm gonna send one of them to do it.
Fuck it, might as well. But hell yeah, gents, I think that's a wrap. Like MTV raps.
I don't get that reference. What is MTV?
What is TV?
Well, it used to be something that was great. And then within like the past 15 years, it became just absolute bullshit.
Oh, is that the thing that Jersey Shore was on? I'm trying to rage bait him. I got his ass.
Was that on? Was that MTV?
I don't know, maybe.
I thought that was like Spike or some
No,
shit.
I think it was MTV.
Huh.
I was trying to rage bait him. Did it work?
Back in my day, they played music on the MTV.
They did, actually. Headbangers Ball, dude. Every time that shit was on, fucking watched.
That's what got CJ really into Evanescence.
I don't think I ever saw Evanescence on there.
I don't know, maybe.
They did have some, oh, fuck, what is their name? God damn it.
Spice Girls.
Fuck. No, it's a very weird, like, alt-rock band from back in the day.
Linkin Park.
They sing Fall Into Pieces.
Limp Bizkit.
No, Faith
Korn.
No More.
Oh, Faith No More is the shit.
Yeah.
Never heard that in the same sentence.
What?
Faith No More is the shit. That's
You're crazy.
wild.
Hey, man, that Fall Into Pieces video is fucking amazing. Just saying, after this, go watch it.
I'm okay. I don't think I will. I'll meet you halfway. I'll watch Celebrity Deathmatch.
I mean, that was always good.
Did you ever play the video game?
Yeah.
When I went to Mexico, they had it as like an arcade game. That shit was fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'd be down.
Yeah, dude, for a peso gets you fucking like 10 minutes.
All right, we're going to Mexico to play video games.
I mean, I don't know about inflation now. It's probably 3 pesos.
That's fine. I'm taking $30. How much will that get me?
A lot. You are the king of Mexico. Well, it depends on how far you go in.
Far enough to not die, but far enough to save money.
That's kind of the opposite, buddy. You want to be close to the border. Deeper in, that's where shit gets sketchy.
No, Mr. Superman, no here.
There's a part like towards the center of Mexico called Michoacan. That's where my dad's from. And that's where we would go visit, and everything's fucking like inexpensive, dude. Like $30 got me like a week and a half worth of just like entertainment and shit. That was nice.
Damn.
I ate like fucking every day, like out. Like I wouldn't buy groceries. I just go to like a restaurant and eat.
It's like when I lived in China.
Very inexpensive, but a lot of creepy shit down there too. Maybe we'll make an episode about it.
Yeah, I'd be down to hear some of that shit. I know I've heard some of it, but I doubt I've heard the majority of it.
Yeah.
Well, now look at everybody. You got something to look forward to next episode. A continuation in Saga de Ludovic.
Oh, no, not next episode. Next episode's one of you guys.
Oh, fair enough. Well, let's hope something... Wait, no, I don't want to hope something creepy happens.
I was like, why would you want that? You
On that
psycho.
note, before I say anything else dumb, I'm going to say, I say we call it here before something happens.
The back of my chair scared the fuck out of me.
Which one?
Oh, God, see,
Gonna
was like,
do
what
the
is-
sunscreen on my toes again?
it's already starting.
I don't like it.
I love it.
No.
Helheim. Helheim. Shut the door.